All right, let's try another example. And I know this is kind of like blowing your mind a little bit, but get used to it. This is Algebra 1, and you're almost, about to move into some other math. So this is how it is. So you just got to deal with it. Let's look at letter B. I've got a binomial times a trinomial. I want you to write it down, and then we're going to write it again and line it up old school, the way you used to multiply when you were in the 4th and 5th grade. So I'm going to rewrite 5a squared plus 2a minus 3. Remember, you always put the larger number or the larger polynomial on top. And then I'm going to line up the binomial to go like right up under it, just like that, just like you would if you were multiplying, 3-digit times a 2-digit number. And now I'm ready to start with my 4. And this positive 4, I'm going to multiply it by everything on the top. So I start from the back, just like you would if you were multiplying in elementary school. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Don't forget your sign. Positive 4 times positive 2, 8 is positive 8a. Positive 4 times positive 5a squared is 20a squared. I don't have anything else to multiply the a squared by, so I just slap the a squared on there. Done. Now, you put your 0 in this place, and then you scooch over, and we deal with this term here, 3a. Everything is going to be multiplied by 3a. 3 times negative 3 gives me a negative 9a. Nice and neat. 3a times 2a. Well, 3 times 2 gives me the 6. A times a is a squared. And now we're doing it one more time. 3 times 5. Oh, that's a positive. Sorry, folks. That should be a positive right there. 3 times 5 is 15. A times a squared is a to the 3rd power. Add those exponents, 1 plus 2. Now, you draw your line, and then we're going to add and subtract down each column. Well, negative 12 that's just negative 12 because it's a 0. 8 minus 9 is a negative 1a. Remember, no a squareds because we're adding and subtracting. 20 plus 6 is positive 26a squared. A squared, not a to the 4th. And then I just bring down my next term because it had, nothing to add to it. Box your answer, and you're done. Now, I'm trying to take this slow because this is something you need to understand. I'm doing my part. I need you to do your part. You've got to try these. Don't just sit and look at this video thinking you're going to get it. If that was the case, half of y'all would have A's in my class. You've got to sit down and work it out and see where these numbers are coming from. And I'm telling you where they're coming from. You just got to pay attention and invest your time in it. Now, I'm going to do one more example, and then you're going to have a couple of these to do on your own, and that's it. Lesson over. You come in and take your mastery check. So I'm going to erase a little bit here. Get yourselves ready for letter C. All right. Letter C is going to be x plus 9 times x squared minus 4x plus 1. So I'm just writing it so you can put it in your notes. But once you write it, let's go ahead and rewrite it nice and neat, old school, vertical, right? So here's where we're going to start. Start with that 9. Everything's going to be multiplied by positive 9. 9 times 1, positive 9. 9 times negative 4, negative 36, slap on the x. 9 times x squared, that's just 9x squared. First step, done. Put your 0 in the place. Now everything is going to be multiplied by the x. X times 1, positive x. X times negative 4, remember there's an invisible 1 here, so that's negative 4. X times x is x squared. X times x cubed, again, you're just adding your exponents. That will be x to the 3rd power. Done. Draw your line. And then let's add vertically. 9 is just 9 because there's a 0 there. Remember, there's an invisible 1 here, so that's negative 36 plus 1. That gives you negative 35x. 9 minus 4, positive 5x squared, not x to the 4th. and then x cubed. Box your answer. So basically I've done the same thing 3 times. I just changed the numbers. Next video